Yeah, he condenses it in a 15-minute video, so I'd rather watch this, and then we can talk about it.
I am fully aware that the sentence I'm about to say will sound like I have been huffing copium for the past year and a half, but I'm going to say it anyway. It appears that we are back.
Yeah, we're back, bitches!
No, I'm a COD YouTuber and I want everything to be back, but I actually think we are because let me show you. These are all the things that we know about Verdansk coming. Number one, the AMX, Kilo, HDR, and...
Well, the thing about the buy stations, you're going to be able to just... There'll be a section in the buy station where you can buy all three at one click. It's not go to this one, this one, this one. And you can, if you just want to buy one, you can just buy one. But if you have all the money, you can click in one click, which is... That's a big W for sure. Let me change my camera, man. I probably should change that. Let me put my camera up here. All right, let me start this.
Kali sticks are confirmed to be coming in Season 3. We even have cool little weapon inspects with, yes, you guessed it, Verdansk in the background. I say it wrong, I don't care. That's the HDR. We're going to be going over that in today's video. Sally, we already knew those things were coming back. Yes, I know, we all did. Well, if you watched yesterday's video, you sure did. But here are all the things that we didn't know about coming back until... a couple minutes ago. Yep. Number one, they're gonna delete Warzone, and then the next day, 24 hours later, we go live with the Verdansk update. Not everything can be good news.
Actually...
The ability to swim has been added.
So
but
this would be the first time that they've ever shut down Warzone. I don't think they've ever shut down Warzone for 24 hours, ever. Which they probably should have been doing so that they can get things right, but they don't do it.
Is limited amount of water on this map. Hunter actually made the point for me over here. We should like
Hunter
that.
TV.
Good job, Hunter TV. Now back to all of the good things before we get into our sniping HDR tangent for this video. You get free skins. You already spawn into the real world with one, but you get a whole bunch by accessing Warzone on April 3rd. These are all the Milsim ones, so you don't have to run around looking like a duck or a cat or any of the other ridiculous skins they have in this game. You also get free things just for logging on. Warzone, again, free to play, and these are going to be free for you. You get the Kilo, straight up. If you're coming back to the game...
I get the gun I already had like 5 years ago. Yes!
The Kilo, you get to run around with it. You're probably gonna have to level it up, but like so am I. We're all gonna be on the same playing field. Man. And we're not even to the best stuff yet. Original Gulag coming back. The next one is a bigger deal that I think people are really realizing, and it's that Warzone's gonna have a unique movement to it. I saw a lot of comments yesterday saying Omni movement. Don't love it that much. They say it's gonna be close to the original experience in terms of pacing and gameplay feel. The Grau itself is...
But yeah, the Kilo is back. Yes, the name is back, but none of these guns are going to feel like how it does. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not, unless they do something to the way it feels. I don't know. We'll see. Coming back to the game, but in the form of a conversion kit for the SWAT 556, a gun you probably haven't used because it's very bad. Make sure to level it up before the game goes live because you're probably going to want to play with your new toy. But most importantly, we now have a full fly-through of the map. If everyone would like to take a trip down memory lane with me before we drop in with our HDR a little bit early. Stadium. Not open, I believe. That's what they talked about. Superstore. Guys, this is going to be fun. It's really going to be fun. Hospital. Definitely going to be hospital fun. Droppers, raise your hand. You're going to get shot up by a helicopter and be angry about it. I'm just saying. Yeah, I got you, Rain. Storage. Yeah, I'm just going to go through over the Warzone and all the leaks and everything. I wanted to do this first. That's the last time I've been at this POI. I was going to do it at the end of the stream, but I'm going to do it at the beginning. Cool. I guess you got to get the news out somehow. I can't say that it's a bad word. Where are we going next? I barely ever went down into this swear word location. Train station. There's actually something about the train that we'll go over once we get in the game. Stupid airport control tower! Everything else about this POI is pretty great. Boneyard. We knew that one was coming back. I'm curious if they're going to bring back the multiplayer for it. Promenade. Yo, B, what up? If I catch you capping up on those rooftops here, downtown, or airport, I'm going to execute you. Prison. That's the Gulag shower. April 3rd. It's finally happening. While all of that is really cool, there are still a lot of unanswered questions about what's coming, what we can expect, and what other really wholesale changes we're going to see for this video game. Let's go speculate about what those can be, because there's a lot and they have pretty far-reaching implications. We're going to be speculating with the sniper rifle in our hand. This is the LR sniper rifle. It doesn't get a lot of love, a lot of shine. It has very good bullet velocity, great range, and it's the closest thing that I could make in the 30 minutes I took in this firing range to the HDR. But there is just one small problem. Despite having, as you see, Dark Spine unlocked on this gun, I do not have it fully leveled, which brings me to my first point in worry about Verdansk coming back. And I know people are going to get the Kilo for free. That is good. Don't get me wrong. But nobody's going to have them ranked up. I don't like dying like that. Despite everyone getting the Kilo for free, people are still going to have to go in and unlock it immediately. Same with the HDR, same with all the new guns, and they're probably going to put it behind a battle pass because
Well, that's how they make their money, guys. It can't all be roses, and I can't hit all my snipes, you know? Ooh, I hit that one, though. Now I'm being held hostage.
Yeah, that is a
unclear if that's going to be in the
camo
game
for
or
sure.
not. The multiplayer part's done. Don't worry, I got the attachment unlocked that I needed to get. Now we're going into Urzikstan with our HGR lookalike, although it does look more...
Dude, this map is such crap. Like, thank God this thing's going away. They better never bring this map back ever again. Ever again.
Like the AX50, I will
What a
cede you that
trash
point.
map,
Back to
man.
everything that we learned about and the not so apparent
Trash.
ramifications of it. We'll get to the movement stuff here in a second, but there were a couple other things that I didn't show you because the intro is a very important part of the video. And if you're still watching, you probably care about this integration and how things are going to go. Number one, I kind of like that they're taking the map offline. I mean, obviously it's going to be a bummer if you're trying to play it, but that's when people can get online and get things. Oh, there was going to be a gun up there. I don't know why I dropped.
That's
I don't know
first
why I
time
dropped
that they
wherever I
ever
drop, guys. I
actually
just kind of
taken
do.
it
What do I
offline.
got? An XM4? Okay.
Which is
Put it on this
kind of
plate,
crazy.
and then I gotta go find the
Think
other person
about
who
it. Like
dropped.
Fortnite does it all the time. They take it offline. Like, you know, they always go offline and then they come back with like an event or a season. Call of Duty, nothing. They just keep their crap game rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And you suckers keep buying the battle Black Cell.
Here and kill them before they can kill me. I think they're on the roof.
Keep feeding their pockets.
Gotcha.
Mark you.
Exactly what my character just said. They are reverting almost everything. Oh, is walling hard? I don't love that. I do love this red dot down here on my mini map. They're reverting
Walling
basically
hard.
everything from Verdansk. So your contracts are going to be the same. The noises are going to be the same.
Yep, floating loot is coming back. That's going to be fire. I'm excited for that. That's actually going to be nice and clean. We're not going to be looking down on the ground. You'll actually be able to see it, which that was, I don't know why they ever took out that feature. What about find a party? Like find a teammate with a mic? Where is that feature? Is that coming back? I don't know.
Where is
I
this
haven't
guy?
seen
I saw you
anything
down
on
here,
any of the
mister. I just
blog
don't want to
posts.
drop without knowing exactly where you are. Oh, I have a snapshot, don't I? Please
But
hold.
we'll see.
Oh, that's right. They don't do anything, do they? Oh, my-
But you got to remember, because this stuff's going to come out. And the thing is once this is over, they're going to take all the features back. You know what I mean? You know it. And they're going to take everything. They're probably going to reset. Even if it does well or bad, I think they're going to reset everything. Like literally everything. All the features are going to go away. So I'm not really excited. Like,
my
I
God,
just
Verdansk
know
dropping
what they're
really
going to
tomorrow?
do.
That would make
'Cause
my
they just
day.
do it
I
every
have no
time.
idea where this person is, and I might die.
They're
so we're going to
garbage
continue this
people, man.
conversation in the gulag.
But they don't play their own game. That's the
Told you.
problem.
Boy, am I excited to not play this gulag ever again. It's not really a bad gulag. That guy's still throwing rocks at me, by the way. Exactly. Told you. This guy.
Ooh.
Thought he was AFK. Stop throwing rocks at me up there. Back to what I think is actually an incredibly underrated decision that they're making and potentially signals something they could be doing going forward in the future. And that is making the movement a little bit different than it is in multiplayer and OmniMove. It's the first time that we have
That's a
seen
big
them.
W. This is the first time that they're actually changing like a movement from Warzone to multiplayer. It's always been multiplayer has always been the same as Warzone. Now the TTK, like the time to kill was always different, but everything else was always the same. This is the first time that they're actually going to be a little different in Warzone, which kind of makes me seem like they might actually separate Warzone. Like this is like baby steps to towards that.
Break from this model of Warzone is Call of Duty is Warzone.
gonna
There's no
be
separating the
always
two.
cheaters,
Please give me an
John.
armor plate before
You know the cheaters are going to come in Verdansk, and they are going to go hard, man. You know it.
I die. Thank you. That's a very interesting choice because for a while they've been like, now you're just this. Everything's married. You're married to each other. What happens in multiplayer happens in Warzone. There is nothing you can do about it. And now for the first time, they're kind of relaxing that stranglehold that they have, and I think that is for the best because what is good for multiplayer is not always good for Warzone. I think we've seen.
I like the fact that you can now shoot your pistol. That's nostalgia. Like that's how it was back in the day. Was you were able to shoot people with your pistol. Now it kind of got a little ridiculous towards, you know, the mid like part when people started getting really good at it, dude, you were getting smoked. But then I honestly think that those were a lot of cheaters that had aimbot in the air and you were done. You were cooked. It always stunk though, like you died right off the rip. You couldn't even land on the POI and you were dead already in the gulag. That always sucked. So I was kind of indifferent. I didn't really care that they took it out or care that they're bringing it back. Doesn't matter to me.
A lot of fatigue with people over the years where it's like, okay, I just got good at this. I finally unlocked all the things, and now I got to go buy a $60 to $100 if you're buying the fancy bundles version of a game, learn it all over again, level up guns, and it just kind of sucks.
It sucks.
I'll be honest. Like,
And I'm telling you, dude, they're going to do this, and they're going to reset everything back, and all the features that they're going to give us are going away. So it's just like this little small thing. Can they get the player base back in? which they will, but they're obviously we're going to leave again once they destroy the game again. You know they're going to.
I mean, sure, it's fun for me because I have a new game to play, but also this is my job, so I'm going to play it anyway. Loadout drop incoming. Let's go. And I hope, and this is me reading far too much into it, I sincerely hope that that means that they are going to keep it like that. Keep Warzone a Warzone thing. I got a Frostline and a Jackal. Okay, and my loadout
once
drop
they do,
is...
I swear to God, once they switch, if they start taking features out and start resetting everything again, I'm done. I'm uninstalling the game and I'm done. I'm not playing Call of Duty ever again.
In the water?
Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm done. If they keep switching,
it's in
I'm
the water. And these
gone.
things float,
See you
by the way,
later.
in case you didn't know that. Now let me get my HDR, my
blueprints, dude.
AX50, and I guess
take
this
an
jacket from
attachment off
underwater.
and you
Range
don't
of the
have your
sniper rifle
blueprint, like, you don't
is
have your
close
camo.
to
Trash
80,
game that we
85
play.
meters. I believe it's 84 and point something. I don't know. I don't commit these numbers to memory. With the sniper rifle in my hands now, it brings me to another point about the new gun. I know we're getting a few of them. I'm talking specifically about the HDR. And I don't know about you guys, but when I think of what the HDR is
in the game?
and was, it was a tool for long-range eliminations. It
Patty's
didn't
Day?
matter how far away I was. I sacrificed a little bit of aim down sight speed. It wasn't the Car 98. But what it was a way to just tickle someone on the other side of the map, and if I could control for the bullet drop and the bullet velocity and hit them in the head,
I'm done.
I was rewarded with a number, an increased number next to the skulls in the top right corner of my screen. Portable radar goes out. Anybody on it? I'm trying to find the people, trying to put on a show here for the good people on YouTube. Speaking of shows, if you guys hit the subscribe button, there's a cool little light show that happens.
Give me a show!
I'm kidding. I made that up, but here's another portable UAV. Oh, gunfight behind me. Let's go get up here real quick, because why not, you know?
I don't believe they're bringing any events until I see an event. I don't believe that they're doing events because they stopped doing a Halloween event. They don't. They just do these crappy pay, like you have to pay for freaking like the tracks and everything. They're not doing events. I don't believe they are.
One's so good.
I don't believe that they're going to bring on half
fine.
the stuff that they say they
I
are.
deserve that one, I guess. Just as I talked about not wanting to play this Gulag again. I think
It's
they're back
because
left.
like you have to remember Activision and all the studios, they get on the internet and tell lies, and we believe it like suckers. God, does this franchise piss me off?
Right.
All they do is go on the internet and tell lies.
Which way are you gonna go now, huh? You're gonna have to.
Nice.
How did I die? It's hard to be mad when you die to someone with a Golden Girls calling card, but also this game is stupid. I hate it, and no new map will make me love it. I'm kidding. I'm extremely excited for Verdansk dropping. Hope you are too. I can't believe I died to this person. However, this is an incredibly sweaty lobby, and I think there's probably 9 to 27 demons left among the 50 remaining, and I would like to see how many kills we see somebody.
Oh yeah, that camo that you're talking about, the Halloween. Oh, the Ghostface, that's the beginning, but I'm talking about that one where they had the UFO in the air. And they had like the swamp monster, and they were in different locations in the map. That was so fun on Al Mazrah. And guess what? I got a camo for that event. Guess what? I can't use them on any of these guns. Freaking assholes.
Get. So the sooner we can see Jenna
nobody
Tolles
cares.
die,
Nobody says
the better.
anything
Not in real
about
life.
that.
Like nothing wrong against
Dude,
Jenna.
I swear,
Jenna, you're probably a
man.
lovely lady. I just want to see the person with the Obsidian Car 98 and the Mastery camos on their SMG. Honestly, guys, as soon as I got on top of that roof and saw that skin, I was like, I'm probably dead. Yeah. Here is my wish list for what the HDR is. We've already talked about how they're just bringing everything back almost piecemeal from Verdansk, and I think that they should really loosen up some of the range restrictions on sniper rifles.
Please.
They should be able to do what sniper rifles do. I shouldn't have to ping a target, see is, oh, well, is that within my 84.7 meter range? I sure hope so, otherwise I'm not going to get a one-shot headshot. If I beam you in the head with the sniper rifle through flinch, which is going to be another point we're going to talk about here in a second, I probably deserve to get a kill. And if it happens to me, I'm going to complain about it because I'm a content creator. That is what we do. Don't buy a Gulag entry kit.
We complain. We go on the internet and complain.
I think they might have. I think they just did. Along with that, and oh my god, no way someone's camping in the corner. It's probably the guy from the very beginning of the game who's going to shoot their body. Jenna, now I'm rooting for you. We don't want to see this person. Jenna, do this. I need to make another point, but not until we get some closure on this altercation. They're right inside. They're inside of a corner. They just put out a portable raid. Oh, there's a sentry turret too. Careful, Jenna.
Imagine living in the corner like that.
Jenna, no! Never been so happy someone got a Gulag entry kit. If I didn't die to Jenna, I would have died to that person. Oh no. Young Kerm. We're about, okay, that was impressive. The other thing I think about when I think about Verdansk, I honestly don't know how you want me to pronounce it, but this person feels like they got sniped in the face by somebody, and I'm here for it. Is limited recoil on the guns, but not just, oh my god, they did get sniped. Milko Man. Oh, I get another victim in your sights. It's more visual recoil, and finally,
No.
someone's using.
Like, that's the thing, is it's so much different from Warzone 1. When you used to shoot your gun, it used to be so straight. Now with all the visual recoil, it's honestly, it's just not going to feel the same. And people that played Verdansk and then left and then come back, they're not going to like it. I don't think they will, but hopefully it's good though. Hopefully the game plays well. That's all we ask for, right?
the LR. So, okay, I guess we're going to see some LR HDR gameplay. Hit him. That didn't look like a headshot. You don't deserve it. Wow. They're going to push. They're going to be full plated by the time you get there, but
The one W that they did say that they are going to be adding, so you remember your default loadouts used to be a regular gun. Now the default loadout's actually going to be the meta gun, like the new guns with good attachments. So that's a W. So if you're a new player that's just coming, you can go to the default loadout and actually get a gun that's actually meta, or at least that can compete with the people that are out there with already their loadouts.
I'm here for it, I guess.
That's a
They didn't hit
W.
a single bullet. You're probably fine. They're just hiding in there.
Got gas moving in.
Unlucky. No way. No way they're pushing like that. With a Cypher, with a scope like this, just rotate the zone. You're fine. I'm thinking limited visual recoil. Not a bunch of shake, not a lot of bounce. Just solid
That's a
boots
big
on the
W.
ground gameplay. Because that's really what they're leaning into. There are not going to be redeploy balloons. You're not going to be able to fly all
Yep,
around
no
the map. It's
redeploy
going to feel
balloons,
like a
which I
battle
think's good.
royale again. I feel like over, man, probably like 2
Glorified
years.
resurgence.
Someone's on the roof now. Over like
Glorified
2 or 3 years, they have gotten away from what made Warzone OG so popular. I get it, you make a bunch of tweaks, some changes around the edges, but you do that for years, and then all of a sudden you wake up and the game is completely different than the thing that people really enjoyed playing. You're gonna try to climb up this ladder, catch them off guard, and then shoot them in the face. This is absolute cinema. Oh, they just jumped off. Over there to your right. Hit this, everyone here has to subscribe. Unclear if there's gonna be those kind of balloons.
Damn.
That's as close to the grapple hook from Blackout as we got.
I forgot.
I think
thought
those
Sally
things
was
are
pretty good, man. He's
I
not
think those
playing
are
well.
okay.
I
I'd
swear,
like
I
to
used
hear
to
your
watch his content all the time. I thought he was a lot better than this. I don't know if he's just
thoughts
not
on it,
tried
or if you
or-
just like it to be a real boots on the ground game with zip lines. Get him. Sniper. Right in front of you. But what we saw today on Twitter.com, I refuse to call it X. Oh, that was... You didn't need to do that. That
Yeah,
was
it's
just murder.
Twitter, dude. They need to change that name back.
Wow, this LR does beam. I don't know if that person
We've
was
been
full
X
player
for
or
too
not,
long.
but...
Go back to Twitter.
Okay. What we saw today, though, does give me a lot of hope that they are beginning to listen.
Yes.
And the reason why I think it took so long is, well, there's a few reasons. Number one is just stubbornness. I think generally when you create a video game, and I've talked to a lot of developers, you're making a piece of art. Obviously, the art needs to be profitable, and corporate overlords determine how profitable it will be, how many bundles you're going to have to sell, yada, yada, yada. Business does come into the equation at some point, but you want to keep this thing as close to your original vision as possible. You want people to have fun, clearly,
it's just
or not so
not.
clearly. Oh, boy. Damn. Oh. They have an absolute beam on this thing.
So the old Verdansk never had balloons. Nope. They never. They added balloons later, and I don't even think it was in Verdansk. What? No, they did towards the end, because I think Fortune's Keep had it. I'm pretty sure it was like towards the end of Verdansk's life cycle. They added balloons. I'm pretty sure.
Why do you even need to snipe? I feel like they don't. They just do it for fun. But number two
Or
is
was
just
it
the
Al
development
Mazrah? I don't
cycle
know.
of these games. They're usually 3 years staggered. So they're already working, one studio is, on the Call of Duty that's going to come out 3 years from now. And when you have that much lead time going into a video game, you can take some of the things, but not all of the things that people really like about the current game and put it into yours, because that train has already left the station. And by the
No.
way, the train is going to be movable in Season 3.5 or Season 3 Reloaded. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold on to that piece of information as long as I did. I forgot about it because I'm a
He didn't
fallible
tell me
human
about the train, dude. All right, we're gonna have to dislike this video.
being. Okay, you're not actually American.
This is why I'm
Sniper.
watching
Just
this,
get up and
because
use
he's
your
just
legs. Your boots
clumping
are
it up
barely
in
on the
15
ground. Also,
minutes.
this
I
guy
mean, he's
has
got
the
some
gun. I don't know
gameplay,
why
but
they're
I don't
scared to
care.
show it. I would like
at
to hear
least
from you
talk and
guys, though.
react
I
to
mean,
it.
generally, I always do. And
I went and read that blog post or that whole thing, dude. There's like, dude, 30 pages, and it's just, dude, I'm not going through that. I need like somebody to like break it down for me, man.
try to respond to as many comments as possible.
Not
But
reading
want to
that
hear
crap.
from you guys about what you're excited about. Someone's on the hill over there to their left. They don't see him yet. If you had your sniper out, you would. There we go. What you're most excited about.
I want snipers.
Ooh.
I want snipers to be snipers, if that makes sense.
Swing miss.
Let me
They
snipe.
did not. They hit the shot. Here's the follow-up. Got him. See ya. What you're most excited for and what your hope is that they add that we don't know about yet. What is your wish list, basically? Because right now they're going through everyone's and granting them. And again, we have a loadout in the final circle. Someone's on grass very close
What's
to
up
you.
with all the
Wait for
loadouts
it.
in the middle
The
of
gas
the
grenade is out. Oh, it's a
map?
rank play demon.
What the
It's
hell
tank.
am I watching?
Frank the tank. Frank the tank. Snapped on that guy. Let's go, Franklin. FJX Imperium. Man, everyone's getting back into the sniping.
What the hell is this
sniping
BR?
mindset, the
Why
sniping
is there a
skill
ton
set,
of
which
loadouts? What is that? What are they even doing?
I have to do. I need to put a lot of time into getting better
God,
with a
thank
sniper.
God I
Because
don't
I don't
play
know
this
what
game
gun I'm
anymore.
gonna use. Like first
I mean,
game
I'll
on.
be back. I will be back April 3rd, and I am going to play a lot, and I'm going to hope to like it. I hope it's good, man. If it's good, then we'll be playing it a lot.
Everyone's gonna be like, well, I gotta get a cool YouTube thing, which obviously, yeah, sure, cool. I hope you guys watch mine. But a lot of people are gonna make YouTube videos, and I'm gonna want to use all of the new guns. I'm gonna want the Kilo, I'm gonna want the HDR, I'm gonna want the AMAX, and I'm gonna want the Grau conversion kit. And you can only use 2 guns at a time. Oh,
He
I
wants
don't
to
think
use
this
it
gun
all.
has amazing range, but does have amazing bullet velocity. Now we're pushing because there are only 2
Caldera?
other players left. There's one of them. Let's see if we can hit an amazing shot here through the fence link.
Caldera might be
I don't
the
know about
worst
that,
map.
but they're gonna
Sneaky
box everybody
ever.
out, hold them out of zone.
The fact that you like that map
Trophy
is
going down.
wild.
This guy's been burned by stuns and riot shields before. This is the seasoned vet we're seeing playing Warzone. Maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Just take out your SMG. Probably on top of a building. Boy, it's like a little pinhole. There you go.
Yep. I want the old car to
pushing.
come back. I want that feeling.
Yeah, trophies don't stop bullets, do they? Oh, it's Cryptok. Level 502. How many kills are they going to have? We're going to get... Please show us. Please. They threw a shock charge. Get us there. 28 kills, and they lost to Woody, who was another very high level. Oh, man! Cinema. Okay, so I guess we're back, guys. I'm sure we're going to get more news over the coming days, so I will keep
there
you
was a lot
updated
of
as
news
best I
today.
can, because not everyone needs to check Twitter all at once. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's a good little video. I'm just letting me know. I rather it just clumped up in. Yo, check out Sally is the dog. I want to put the description in this video. I mean, April 3rd, I'll be there. I'm going to have my coffee or my 17 cups of coffee. Eyeballs touching the monitor. I got my scuffing vision. I'm going to be sniffing G Fuel. We'll see. We'll see on April 3rd, guys.